Good morning, TikTok. Today I wanted to talk to you about how to hire a private investigator. So the first thing you'll need to do is decide what your goal is. What do you want this private investigator to do or find out for you? The second is to research investigators in the area in which you think the job needs to take place. Three would be to check online reviews across multiple sources. Does that private investigator have a social media presence? So just because they're on Thumbtack or Yelp, do they have their own website? Do they have a social media presence? Are they engaged with their own industry associations in your state? Those are important things to look for. You can request and should always be able to have an in-person or Zoom meeting with your investigator. So even if you're not in the same state, that investigator should be willing to meet with you on one of the conferencing platforms so that you can see each other. How does the investigator interact with you? I'm just going to tell you, I get jobs all the time because the first couple of investigators the client called didn't treat them well. So what's their demeanor with you? Do you feel like you can work collaboratively with that PI? Let's see, ask for proof of their license and their insurance. So most states require a PI to have a license, and you should be able to look that up on a state website. And most are required to carry some kind of liability insurance. You are, by law, allowed to ask to see both of those. Ask about their qualifications and experience. So just because someone is a great surveillance operative and you need a background investigation doesn't mean you should hire the person that is a great surveillance operative. You want somebody who has expertise in what you're asking for. Next would be to discuss payment, and you should be prepared to provide all the information about your case. So during that conversation, the PI should tell you what it's going to cost, or at least an estimate of cost, and you should be prepared to provide all the information about your case. Let's see, avoid cheap pricing. So there's a lot of PIs out there, and there's actual huge presence online for companies that will hire or attempt to or tell you that they will find you a cheap investigator. Please avoid those. You definitely get what you pay for. And if your goal includes something that you need to take to court for a case, please don't go cheap. Go with quality and meet your goal. All right. Thanks so much. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments.